Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Welcome aboard to the Morning Note. My name is Carlos Garcia, founder and CEO of Gar Capital. Glad to be with you this morning and every morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time here on the YouTube channel. If you've missed it, we did do a weekly recap video on our YouTube channel as well. That was posted yesterday, going over the week and everything like that. So this is literally going to be a morning note, not a morning novel. So this will be a quick one because a lot of the answers that you really are looking for the week, since really only futures are down, yes, but some of the stuff we've already talked about, like the semiconductors and everything like that. Make sure to check out that video. It is under our channel, recent recorded videos. So hope you check that out at your leisure. Good morning. Good morning. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at it. Dow futures down 161, Nasdaq's down 0.51%, S&P down 0.39%, 51.72, Russell down 0.26%. 10-year Treasury yields continue to pull back. President Biden even said, I believe on Friday, that interest rates are going to go down. So, I mean, I don't think he needs to confirm that. 4.079% on a 10-year, we know that. In terms of interest rates going down with the Fed cutting, we just don't know when, but that's the assumption. Dollar index is 102.79 right now, up about 0.08%. The VIX is up 6.65%, 1572. Crude oil is down 0.19%. 77.86. It's right at the 200-day moving average. It actually broke it last night. Gasoline futures up 0.60%, $2.54. Gold futures 21.83. Silver's up a quarter point. And of course, Bitcoin 72,695. New all-time highs. Stop me if you heard that already. Let's go to Bitcoin because I saw a question on Bitcoin from Chris. Chris Murphy's asking this question. When it comes to Bitcoin, it's rather redundant, again, to do all-time high technical analysis. It's already broken out. We don't know what resistance is. The only thing we can go by, again, is if we do a fib extension. 110, 110. That's going to be your next target. $110,110. That's a hell of a move, but that would be the price target or the next price target for upside. So 100K. I assume at 100K, everyone's going to sell. So I would expect a pullback there. But yeah, I guess you want to go 100K. I said this about a year or two ago, 100K, and that didn't happen. Me being wrong isn't exactly uncommon, let's just say, when you do this a long time. Jeremy's asking about Walmart puts. Let's see it. And again, any questions, feel free to go to our website, log in, sign up for the Discord live market blog. And I'll answer your questions there as well. What do we have here? Again, we have the split on Walmart. We know that. We have a gap to fill here at 59.41. It is at 60.22 this morning. So flat-ish. We got a little gap there. We should be able to fill that. So I'm not too concerned. When is it? When is the expiry, Jeremy? That's the thing. If it's for this week, you might be sweating it out. But if it's for a couple weeks from now, then you should be okay. I think you'll catch that. How to trade biotech and pharma? Well, you got XBI, you have Pfizer, Merck. We've traded those names, but you just have to find volume. That's the key. They don't have a ton of volume. I would say the one with the largest volume recently was really Moderna, and of course Eli Lilly. But other than that, it's been the tech boys. They get all the volume. They get all the love. Rivian. Let's take a look at it. RIVN. Rivian actually has a gap to fill to the upside, but it's hugging the 20-day. So we need to break above that. And if it does, you can target 15 and even more to 23 if we can get a little move above 18. Meta broke below 500. Yeah, now this is all about the TikTok thing. Word is that President Biden, and I talked about this last night too. That's why I like Snap. But Meta's just expensive. In terms of the stock option itself. And we've traded Meta. I traded Meta with Masterclass. But as of right now, it's just below 500. If we get below 455, we have a gap to fill. That's really all we can do here if we're looking for downside action. Meta's just too darn expensive. I think, again, Snapchat, we got that gap fill there. Yeah, we're down pre-market. Fine. We break above 1265. We got a gap at 15. That's what I'm looking for. For biotech, NTLA goes crazy. I've never heard of that. Intellia Therapeutics. Trust me, there's one thing I can tell you with certainty that I don't know is trading biotech stocks and like penny stock. This is not a penny, but biotech stocks and stuff like that. I don't trade. I just stick with the options and future side and commodities. But listen, there's many ways to get cash. If you know this chart and know how to trade this name, go for it. Absolutely. There's many ways to make money in the market. I just don't know much about them. It looks like it's hitting some support on the 1 hour. NVIDIA moved this week down. Yes, I even said that on the blog. I expect NVIDIA to pull back. Let's go ahead and see if we can get below 124.78. It's a pullback, yeah, don't get me wrong, but nothing too exciting yet. Like I talked about surge pricing with NVIDIA, same deal. It's the same ride on Uber, but New Year's Eve in New York, you're going to pay a little more for that ride back to the hotel. That's what you're paying for in NVIDIA. You're paying for surge pricing. Doesn't mean NVIDIA is bad. I'm not going to sit here and say it's bad. It's not. But I think we could take advantage with some puts if we can get the break that we want. Boeing also had some headlines. I think the Justice Department is investigating the blowout of the door, or another incident happened as well. Terrible. Boeing has as low to 170. It has a chance to get to 176. Sure. I would expect us to bounce and get us back to 197, kind of a dead cat bounce. But if it can sustain below it, it's a short down to 176, guys. Look how much all this has just been news, just downward trend, but it's been holding up well. Interesting enough, with all the bad news that Boeing has, the fact that it's not absolutely melting down at this moment is an absolute win in itself. BITO. Yeah, Bitcoin was up, but there was no volume. The spread was very wide. And that's okay. My alert was 33.14 anyways. So I'll keep an eye on BITO and see if we have any volume with tight spreads, difference between bid and ask. If we get something worth talking about or worth trading, I'll definitely send it out. Oh, 1 to 2 weeks, I'm joining the gang. All right, Ryan. We'll be glad to see you, man. We've had a really great couple of weeks. All we want to do is just continue that momentum. Let's take a look at NASDAQ for my futures guys. I know you're going to be on the radio with Nick soon. Here's my take. Below 18.1, I'm targeting 17.9. Scene of the crime. Get me back to there and we'll buy it again. And if we break the highs of 18.4, then I would go long. But I think we're going to pull back, maybe test 18.113. Keep in mind, we have CPI tomorrow. Keep in mind. Or is that Wednesday? I always get it confused. Yeah, William, those 25,000 volume on 32 calls, the spreads were really wide. But again, no, sorry, that was for Friday. So again, I'm not looking for something short term. We want long-term relationships. We want to be hugged up. I need some April and May expiries or above. I'm not doing March expiry. I'm not giving away our really great month. So just be careful if you're trading this week, because there's a lot of chop. And ever since we've expanded our strikes in terms of time, we have done excellent. So I don't want to rock that boat personally, respectfully. If you want to do it for this week, just be careful is all I ask. QQQ, same deal in terms of NQ. Support looking like 430. If that breaks, then we could talk about 425. I would say 435, 433 breaks. You could do 430s. But I think you're really just splitting hairs there. I think your best bet is to trade futures there. 503 is my support on SPY. $7 away. I think at 503 we bounce, if not 505. So if you really want to split hairs, 507, 50 breaks, you could target 505. If that breaks, then you're definitely getting down to 500. Kind of every $5, 250 on SPY. So at this moment. So that's where we are. Tuesday. Yep. Okay. So Tuesday is the CPI number. And then we have PPI, I believe, Thursday or Wednesday. Let me go and take a look at that rather quickly. Let me confirm on Forex Factory. Yes, tomorrow CPI at 8:30. We also have a bond auction at 1 p.m. Wednesday, we have a bond auction. PPI and retail sales are on Thursday. So we got a nice week coming up. I'm ready for it. All right, back to it. I will see you guys on the market blog on Discord. Any questions, feel free to DM me. Be careful of bots. I will never ask you for your personal information. I will never ask you for crypto. I will never ask you for bank information. We have a website that is secure for a reason if you want to join any of our services. I don't ask for Zelle. I don't ask for Cash App. Please, if you are not sure who you are speaking to, email worst case scenario, garcapital@gmail.com, or you can send us a comment here on YouTube, or you can send us a DM on Instagram as well. Many outlets to reach us. If you want to reach me personally on Instagram, it's at CEO Gar Capital. It's verified. All right. Have a great rest of your day, kids. I will see you tomorrow. Cheers all.